welcome to Afflictions Sugarcoated, a podcast where we sugarcoat some of the world's so-called afflictions and rate their plausibility on a scale of 1 to 5. I'm Minnie Kim, and today we'll be sugarcoating baby photos. The first thing I want to say is that you probably haven't seen your baby photos in a while. Not even baby photos, just toddler photos when you were 11 or 12, and if you are still that age, then you were 7 or 8. Trust me, it makes the world of a difference to just pull up your phone and go back to 2017, 2014, and you'll realize something maybe this podcast cannot totally capture. Anyways, it was Eid, and our school had a day off, so obviously we were going to leave homework until the very end. The 3-day weekend could have been more productive, but then again, it could have been more lax. And when we have an excess amount of time, we do some things that don't really make sense. Like, I talked to a lot more people. I didn't get a lot of work done, but I got more things done in terms of made new relationships, learned new things. It's the way we are with time, I think. As soon as we have more, we like to spend it on things that we like. So I'm with this group of friends, and we're walking from a convenience store equivalent that's stationed in our school. We're planning on going to the gym later, because going to the gym is an imperative and godly structure of our day. A friend says, I didn't go to the gym for a week, and I lost 2 pounds. That's 2 pounds of muscle that I lost. Honestly, why do I work so hard if it's going to go away in 1 week? I say, as I usually make of a situation, something that's supposed to be funny. I say it's for the boys. But the boys don't really care about the body, she says. They care about the face. I, of course, disagree. Then the friend proceeds to pull up pictures of people in her phone, and they were chubbier or skinnier. Which looks better, she asks. And although this exercise is really stupid and borderline body shaming, before I can answer, I'm looking at her younger self in the picture. So this is what she looked like when she was young. Do you want to see when I was singing? She asks. We soon go down a rabbit hole, and how could I honestly deny that request? So I listened to her and her sister singing for her mom's birthday. Then we talk about our younger self, and now I'm tempted to pull up my baby photos. There's one of me posing with my ukulele, winning a swimming and track award, making funny faces with my friends, doing a weird yoga pose in our new house. There are a lot. And of course, another friend, he's tempted to pull up his baby photos. I haven't really changed much since 2019, but then again, I've changed a lot. Nostalgia isn't a topic that we haven't touched before. Almost everything I say in this podcast is out of nostalgia. It's out of love for the people around me, the people who were once around me, the environment I was raised in, the words I used to say, and the words people used to say to me. It's rhetorically powerful. It's power itself. It's a painting of who I was and my obliviousness to what I would be. But of course, this is a bit too abstract. So I did what I do to try and remedy everything abstract. I brought science into it. Firstly, the brain regions involved. There's the hippocampus, which stores and retrieves long-term memories. There's the amygdala, processes, emotions, and all of this is associated with memories. The prefrontal cortex. It interprets memories and gives them meaning. The dopaminergic system, which I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It's a hell of a word. It activates when we recall positive nostalgic experiences. It creates a sense of reward, kind of like serotonin. But why do we feel nostalgia? It's because it's triggered by sensory cues, smells, sounds, sights, in this case, sights of when you were posing with your favorite train, and often emerges during times of stress, loneliness, or change. It helps us because it regulates emotions, it enhances self continuity, it reinforces our sense of identity, so called. And the role of neurotransmitters, as I mentioned, serotonin, oxytocin, dopamine, it creates a pleasurable feeling when reminiscing. But of course, there's the positive and the bittersweet, the negative, you could say. The positive is when we're thinking about happy childhood memories, that good photo, past friendships, although they do boost mood and motivation. I don't think you can have a positive without the bittersweet, the things that we lose, the things that we can't return to, which in the end is almost everything in your camera roll. You can't return to those. I never really liked dwelling on the past, but I liked dwelling in the past if that past was good. And yes, sometimes the past was good. There's a lot of regret surrounding me right now. There's my regret. Why didn't I just stay home? I might as well done better if I'd stayed home. I might be with my family right now. I might be eating good non-dorm food right now. Things may have been different. Then there's the more serious regret of seniors. Why didn't I try harder in school? If I did, I could have gotten into an Ivy League. If I had that A after that one night that I didn't study, things could have been different. Then there's the ultimate regret that everyone has. People at work right now, probably my teachers, probably my friends, probably my family. Why did she leave? We could have been together if she stayed. I try not to process this regret. I don't believe that it's healthy to explore our past contrary to facts or anything that a psychologist believes. The worst that could happen is that the bad always outweighs the good. And so far, this has been the case. I just want to preface this next piece by saying I don't really want to reveal all of the information here because I don't feel it is in my right. Also, I feel like it would ruin your day after coming to this knowledge, but the information is public. So that's that. The boarding school community is shaken by the incident that happened just a month ago by the time that this podcast episode is uploaded. Perhaps a lot of us would have forgotten by now, but let us know that we have never truly forgotten. And for those wondering what the incident is, again, it is not mine to share, nor is it the media or the school, or quite frankly, anyone's except for the family. But again, it is out in the public, a boarding school in Massachusetts, and I'm very sorry for the loss of who seemed to be a great and brilliant mind and an even better friend. Anyone mourning or anyone struggling, please do not hesitate to find solace in something as simple as your baby photos. Something of you holding a doll very near. Something of you playing with your cousins. How ugly and tragic and chubby you may be, because there was once a moment that you genuinely enjoyed, and I hope no one forgets that. I give the sugarcoating of baby photos a 4.5. This podcast was written and produced by me, Minnie Kim. If you have any comments or reviews, please feel free to write any and all thoughts on your podcast reviews. If you would like to suggest an affliction for me to sugarcoat, please email me via afflictionssugarcoated@gmail.com. Anyone who's struggling with the recent announcement of college decisions, I know it's really not in my right to say because I haven't necessarily experienced it myself yet. I am surrounded by a lot of people who are going through it. This may, or this university, should I say, or college, may not be the place that was in your dreams, but it will become a reality very soon. Do not fright, for several things, not everything, but some things, will be completely alright. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll talk to you next month.